T.I, come here. Let me tell you something. Come here, get close. You's a bitch. How you do an interview and allow niggas to clown your son? Some might say I'm bugging or oh, you dragging it, oh, it's all fun and games, but this be the greatest difference between me and a lot of these niggas. If you ain't family or you ain't part of the team, you don't just crack on it. Oh, do I know you, nigga? Fuck are you talking about? When the fuck you felt so comfortable to just feel like you could clown on me, let alone my son? And even if you are family or one of the homies, we just don't joke in front of anybody. That's a us thing. Like, we don't shoot at each other in the public for, that be when we be on our own timing. Then you got Murder Mook over here saying your son got Garfield teeth in his fucking mouth. Soon as old girl would have said,
"Can we talk about your son?"
Yeah, bitch. If we could talk about that dry ass beef patty fucking sewing you got in your head. If I slingshot and hit you in the fucking head with a rock, that shit'll spark, bitch. Fuck you mean? Can you talk about my son? MC light in the face ass. The little homie already out here having an identity crisis, coming from a fucking gold spoon house and mansions and shit, and he out here trying to be a fucking gangster. So he already have an identity crisis on that. On top of that, he gotta worry about motherfuckers clowning him about his father being a tipster and being a fucking rat. And on top of that, he got his father who looked like a dyke going on radio stations, allowing everybody and their fucking mother to clown him over his fucking 1,000 grams of porcelain in his mouth. Maybe it's just me and mine and I just come from a different background than niggas. Like, rest in peace to my brother Twin, right? Fucking gangster. We used to fire on him all day. Like, if you was in the circle between me, his brother, couple other niggas, like, that's what we used to do. We used to crack. And he wasn't even really a cracking type. He didn't really have jokes. He didn't really crack like that. But we used to fire on him all day. If you wasn't from the circle, though, and you thought because we was cracking on him, or you thought because he was quiet or whatever, you think you just gonna fire on him, he was beating you the fuck up. Like, amongst ours and amongst family, you come out slipping, we gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you that. But if you ain't from the home team, like, we not fire on you in front of these niggas. Like, who the fuck is them? Because then they start to feel comfortable like they could fire on you. Then we gonna fucking jump you. And then the number one no-no, besides not being part of the home team so you not cracking on niggas, the number one rule of the motherfucking game with this shit, especially as men, if we gon' crack, we gon' crack. But you never crack on your man, especially your son, in front of no bitch. Or maybe it's just me and I could be bugging. But it made me feel a way, not only as a man and knowing how I carry it with mine, but as a father, that you get on a radio station and join the fucking circus of motherfuckers clowning on your son and talking crazy and joking on your baby boy. I just couldn't do that. Maybe that's just me. You got fucking Smack DVD face over here talking crazy about your son. You got the fucking Bodega 16-inch Brazilian behind the mic talking crazy about your son. And then you even talking crazy about your son. You ain't even fire at none of them. Anytime they said something, you just laughed along. You ain't even bust a shot at none of them. And just as a man, the way that I seen that you allow motherfuckers to treat your son and you didn't stand for your son as a man, you must got some good pussy.